Hello everyone and welcome to Rix Flix and welcome to the weekly roundup. What has been happening in the world of theme park news? Let's find out. Well, it's summertime, so let's talk about Halloween. There is a new Halloween event coming to Central Florida.
That's right.
The Orlando area.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are familiar with Busch Gardens Tampa and their Hallowscream. Mm-hmm. Well, SeaWorld Orlando is getting what, Nikki?
Hallowscream too as well. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, they are. The companies are related.
Yes, they are. This is an after-hours extra ticket event with haunted houses, scare zones, and other spooky activities. The event will be held for 27 nights between September 10th and October 31st.
This event is in addition to, not a replacement of, SeaWorld's Spooktacular,
which begins on September 18th.
Spooktacular is like a daytime event for children.
That's right.
And the new event, after hours and geared towards, I would say, a more mature audience.
I would say a brave audience. Hallowscream one-night tickets cost between $30 and $50 depending on the date. There is a two-park ticket for SeaWorld and Busch Gardens selling for $80.
For tickets and information, visit hallowscream.com/Orlando. So this is pretty nice, adding another major theme park Halloween event to the Orlando area. Mm-hmm. What I found interesting about this information was that you can buy a two-park ticket for the Busch Gardens Tampa Hallowscream and the SeaWorld Orlando Hallowscream.
I think we're going to do that.
Yeah, that might be a way to go.
I think so.
Yeah, I find that very interesting.
Me too.
We're not done with spooky news.
Oh, more spooky news? This
is
summer.
Most of this weekly roundup will be spooky news.
Nice, I like it.
But over at the Mouse House, they will not be having Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party.
Correct.
Rather, a new Boo Bash.
Okay.
Boo Bash is an after-hours Halloween event at the Magic Kingdom. Mm-hmm. It's going to run between, 9 p.m. and midnight on select nights. Mm-hmm. But it should be noted that Boo Bash ticket holders can enter Magic Kingdom as early as 7 p.m.
There will be 23 event nights between August 10th and October 31st. Tickets go on sale June 15th, but guests staying at some Walt Disney World hotels will be able to purchase as soon as June 8th. Tickets start at $129 for dates in August and September, then as low as $159 for October nights, with the exception of Halloween night, when it's around $199.
There will be a $10 discount in August and September for Disney Annual Pass holders and DVC members.
Nice.
However, I would like to note that the Boo Bash, unlike Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, will not offer a full-blown parade. Mm-hmm. Or fireworks. There will be character cavalcades instead of that full-blown parade that will feature Mickey and Friends, some villains, Nightmare Before Christmas cavalcade as well.
Yeah, Jack's Nightmare Cavalcade, which includes Jack Skellington, Sally, and Oogie Boogie.
Oogie Boogie. The fire-breathing dragon Maleficent will also make an appearance.
Nice.
The Boo Bash will also feature trick-or-treating stations throughout the park, as well as some, free snacks like ice cream novelties and popcorn.
Yeah.
That's going to come with the price of admission. And now on to Universal's Halloween news of the week.
Ooh.
There is none. There is none.
I was going to say, you're telling me, because I hadn't heard anything.
But I am on high alert.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
What I think is happening is the Velocicoaster is about to open on June 10th.
Right.
Universal will give that new attraction its day in the sun. Or maybe 6 or 7 days in the sun. And then they will move on to Halloween Horror Night news. Mm-hmm. So this is what you need to do. I'm on high alert. Make sure you press that subscribe button and the bell notification button. Because as soon as I get word from Universal, I will be putting out a video with all the details.
That's right.
So you want to make sure you have both the subscribe button and the bell notification. So right now, I would like for everyone to take a moment, click the subscribe button and the bell notification button. That way you won't miss any type of breaking news. Mm-hmm. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to pause. Right now, go. You doing it? Should we cue some music?
I was going to say we need some Jeopardy music.
That might be copyrighted, so I'm not going to do that.
I can sing it. You want me to sing it?
Go ahead.
I'm not singing it.
You do it while they click the buttons.
You won't regret it. Go ahead and do it. Do it now.
Okay, I think we've given you enough time.
Yes.
Right? Have you done it? Good.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Also, as another bit of a programming note, Thursday is June 10th. That is the opening day of the Velocicoaster.
It is.
I will be doing a live stream that day, the morning of. Are you going to be there?
Yeah, of course. I'm going to help you out.
Okay, good. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'll help you out.
So the programming note is, again, with the notifications, that's what's happening Thursday morning. A live stream covering the Velocicoaster grand opening.
Yeah, exactly. Because not everybody's going to be able to be there, right? Or fight those crowds.
Right.
So we want to show you all of...
To show you the happenings.
Yeah, exactly. What's going on when an opening of a coaster happens.
I don't even know what's going to happen.
No, we don't.
We've heard some rumblings.
Rumors.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's few little
You've
things.
You've heard rumors?
No, I've heard a few little things. No.
But anyway, just pay attention for that as well coming up this week. Mm-hmm. Last weekend, Friday and Saturday night, we did attend the Orlando Informer meetup.
Yes.
Had a great time.
Oh, yes.
We are exhausted.
We're probably 10 pounds heavier.
Yeah. Now's the time to start the diet. After the Orlando Informer meetup.
Yes, exactly.
So much food. So good. It was so good too.
It really was. Oh, such a great time. Got on so many rides.
Yeah, I wish I could. And so much butterbeer, especially hot butterbeer. For some reason, this was the first time. And you know what? And I have a video coming out later in the week that covered the event. But this was the first summer Orlando Informer meetup that had hot butterbeer. Mm-hmm. So we filled up on hot butterbeer and food and rides. It was so much fun.
It really was a blast.
For example, me and another friend of mine, my daughter's boyfriend, we went on the Incredible Hulk, and they just let us stay seated.
That's
go,
right.
Go.
That's
so
crazy.
It was a lot of fun. So that video will be coming out later in the week. Mm-hmm. And here's the thing. Now, if you did not make this meetup, there's 3 more, but 1 is sold out. So really, there's 2 more you can sign up for if you haven't signed up for one already. There's one on November 19th and 20th.
Right.
And then there's another one in December 3rd and 4th.
Exactly.
And the weather's a little nicer then. So
it is. Honestly, we talked to a bunch of viewers during the meetup.
So many.
And
we met so many of you guys.
And I can't tell you how many people were like, we are spoiled. You know, they don't want to do the parks any other way now. They love the meetup. So just high praises for the entire event on both nights.
Yeah, good job. Kudos to Orlando Informer.
Yes.
I'll leave links in the description box. So any information you may want to have on that.
That's right.
So that is it for the news.
Mm-hmm.
I told you it was a lot of spooky news.
There was a lot of spooky news.
So we covered Disney spooky news, SeaWorld spooky news, Busch Gardens, just not any Universal. But that's to come.
Yay! Something to look forward to, right?
Also to come, questions and answers. You've asked some questions. I'm going to try to answer them.
And I get to read them.
Yeah.
All right. First one is from Jason. And it's another spooky question.
You know what? There's a few.
There are a few
It's kind of the
spooky
theme.
questions.
It's kind of the theme of this weekly roundup.
Got you. All right. Here we go. So we are going to HHN in October for Friday and Saturday night. We've never been, and we will be staying on site too. Thinking about getting a day ticket for the park for Friday, but not sure if it will be too much to do. Park all day and then HHN at night. Have you done both in one day? What do you think? And we will be getting express passes for HHN.
Congratulations. That is the best way to do HHN.
Yes.
Very smart to get the express passes for the haunted mazes. Mm-hmm. No, we have not done all day in the theme park and Halloween Horror Nights in one, like day, night.
Right. Now, let's see. You've never been to an HHN. Okay, so what happens is your feet will be killing you by the end of the night. So they have the houses sometimes, like the ones out past ET and, like out in the back lot area.
Yes.
You'll be walking really far out to those houses, and then you've got to walk all the way back. So even with Express, you're still walking a lot. You're walking the whole time through HHN. So
that would be tough.
Hard, yeah, because my feet hurt just by the end of a night from HHN.
But you may be younger than us. Maybe you can handle it. I don't know if we could.
No.
We're not interested in trying that. But it'd be hard, even with the express passes for HHN. Now, the thing is, since you have the express passes, the houses will go faster, and they do run the rides during HHN. Most of the rides, not all of them, but most of them. Mm-hmm. So you could utilize some of your free time that you've acquired by using express passes for the haunted mazes to do some of the rides.
Yeah, that's a possibility. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. All right. Next one is from Nick. I will be heading down in August for a week to studios, and the kids and I are determined to find you guys and say hi. Mm-hmm. What's the best time to say hi? I don't want to interrupt you when you are busy. Anyway, thanks for the videos, and hopefully we'll run into you.
I do meet a lot of people throughout the day of filming, mm-hmm. and usually, I shouldn't say a day. I'm usually there filming or recording mm-hmm. for about 3 hours.
Right.
And I meet a lot of people. I love meeting a lot of people. Mm-hmm. So, But
this is a really good question, though, because on days that you're by yourself and you're in the middle of filming... Mm-hmm.
Well, first let me tackle this by the day.
Okay.
Typically, I would be in a park, let's say Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Those are your most likely days to find me in a park. Now if you see me doing like this, and you see me holding the camera, talking to the camera, blah, 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 that's not a good time to come up. Occasionally, I have had people like yell, "Hey, Rix," and I kept it in the vlog or the video.
Right.
I prefer not that. And here's the other thing: if I'm standing there talking, try to, and you notice me, just don't stare at me. Try to be like nonchalant, like you're just some guest standing around looking at whatever. Because what will happen? My brain will freeze. I will be talking, saying whatever I want to say, and then I will notice people just staring at me. And my mind will wander.
And then you'll be like, I don't know what I'm saying.
I will forget what the heck I'm talking about. So, yeah, if you see me not talking to my camera, just come on up. But if you see me holding my camera talking to it, be nonchalant that you notice me. Help a brother out. I know my mind just goes, oh, they're watching me. They're watching me. What am I talking about? No, let me just do this over. That's the only thing.
True. It's so true.
Just don't stare directly at me.
Don't make eye contact.
But don't skip out on saying hello.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. We always love meeting you guys. Absolutely. All right. Next one is from Chris. With the mandates gone, have they restarted the pre-shows in the ride queues? If not, any rumors about those or the castle show? We're coming in late July and we'll be looking for...
We have heard some rumblings about the castle show returning.
Yes, yeah.
The Hogwarts castle show.
Yes.
Yes.
It should be pretty soon. With the next couple weeks is what we're hearing.
So that's possible. Now the pre-shows, some have returned, some have not. Mm-hmm. Like Fast and Furious, some of their pre-shows have. But we were just in Gringotts the other day, mm-hmm. and they did not have any of that Gringotts pre-show.
Nope, you just walk straight through both of the pre-shows.
So it's still kind of hit or miss with the pre-shows.
Yeah, it is. So next one is from Sadie. I was wondering, when using single rider express pass lines, what rides or attractions would you miss out on for the wonderful queues and pre-shows? I haven't been there in 10 years. Any info would be appreciated. Also, my husband doesn't do well on really jerky rides due to slight neck and back issues. Mm-hmm. Which rides should he avoid? He already said he's not going to be doing any of the big coasters.
Okay, so with the single rider lines or the express lines, you're going to miss a lot of the queue.
Yes.
I mean, that's the point of it. You're skipping to the front.
Right. Definitely the Mummy. You don't see any.
Yeah, but that's not a big deal to miss that one. The queues you want to see would, like Hogwarts, the Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. Mm-hmm. That's a good queue, as is the Gringotts queue. Mm-hmm. Here's an idea, though. What you could do is you could go through the regular queue once, mm-hmm. if you really wanted to see those. And then later on, then you can just single rider stuff. Mm-hmm. This is what we do. I mean, we've been through so many queues and so many times that, we don't need to see it again. So we use single rider lines a lot. Mm-hmm. Because, the queue is old hat to us. But if, that is one strategy, is to, maybe if you're with your family too, like the whole family goes through the attraction, and then they split up for single riders. Mm-hmm. After they've done it once together, or seen the queue together. Yeah. So that's my suggestion. Okay, and then also what rides to avoid. So he's not doing roller coasters, but really the other ride that's too rough on me, though,
is Cat in the Hat. That one is like, I get nauseous and it spins me around.
Well, I was going to say,
I don't like that one.
A lot of the rides, they do just bounce you and jerk you around. You don't notice when you're healthy and you're feeling good.
Yes, this is a good
But
point.
if you have like a bad back or you're sore from whatever, like a car accident, like our daughter was.
Right. So we have firsthand knowledge of that.
At that point, you do notice like, wow, this really whips you around and stuff. So
yeah, like she rode Transformers and Spider-Man, and she's like, "Whoa, that was rough."
Really
and you don't realize how rough it is unless you're kind of like in that, compromised kind of
condition
state. Yeah.
Like MIB spins you around. So even like something like Shrek 4D, there's one point in that attraction where the seats bounce up and down a lot.
Yes.
So
and that one hurts my neck. So really, I sit in the stationary seats on
right.
Shrek.
Yeah.
And also I sit on the stationary seat for Minion Mayhem as well sometimes, if I'm not feeling it that day.
Yeah, thanks for bringing that up. A lot of the attractions do have, what's the term? Just like accommodated seating.
Right. So ask if that's possible for some attractions. Definitely. That should help you out.
Yeah.
All right, next one is from Jennifer. I know sometimes the line to get into the park at the gates gets really long for Islands of Adventure. Is there any special line for express pass holders to get in?
No, there's not, but I included that question because I like that idea.
I do.
Express all the lines, even the one to get in. That's a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, though, like sometimes we're like, how come there isn't a pass holder line when it's the busiest?
Yeah.
Really, because that's when we need to have that pass holder line. It's not when it's, dead in the parks. We need it when it's like super busy.
Yeah. Pass holder lines, which is it's different than express pass, but pass holder lines, they will establish during the slow season when they're not needed.
Right, and we're just talking the entry queue, the entry lines.
Yeah, the
not,
turnstiles.
Yeah, not the rides.
Turnstiles. Express line for getting into the park. So I like the idea. So I wanted to bring it up.
Yeah.
And instead of express every line, even that one.
Yeah.
I like it.
Jennifer, you're a genius. All right. Hey, this is from Rick.
A different Rick. I think that one's from Ireland, maybe. Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, Irish Rick.
Irish Rick. All right. So my wife and I are coming to Orlando in late September from Ireland. Have you ever done a video of things to do near Universal but outside the parks?
I keep teasing this, but
I know, and I keep
summer
putting
break.
Pressure on him.
I keep teasing the Rix road trips.
Whatever, both works.
It does work. Rix road flicks, sure. Or road trips, whatever.
Anyway.
But now that Nikki's out of school, yes, we will be doing some stuff like that. We're going to do some stuff like it's outside the theme parks, but visitors may want to do, and occasionally we may just do stuff that I like to do.
Right. So I've got some adventure ones planned. Usually, like when we go on cruises and stuff, our excursions are not like going to a spa or a bar. We go on the ones that are like ziplining tours and ATVs. And so
adventures out there.
Exactly. Go get it. So I have been doing some research on some of those fun things to do in the area, which might,
Yeah, and plus we'll do some things like I used to do as a teenager.
That's
growing
true.
up in the area, stuff like that.
Yeah, our fun little hunts.
I promise you, stop teasing. These will be coming soon now that she's out of school.
Yeah, he keeps blaming me, but I'm like, get ready. It's coming. Let's do this. Next one is from Aiden. Hey, y'all. I was wondering which one I should do that is better for the buck. Is it HHN at Universal, Hallow Scream at Busch Gardens? I'm going this October and was wondering which one I should pick.
Bang for the buck for Halloween.
Yes.
Well, we have a new option for you.
Yeah.
Now, first, let me say that the Universal Orlando Halloween Horror Nights is the premier Halloween event.
It really is.
Theme park event, for sure.
It's really, really good.
But now that earlier in the video, we mentioned that SeaWorld Orlando is having a Hallow Scream, combined with Busch Gardens Tampa is having a Hallow Scream. And they are selling a ticket that will give you access to both the SeaWorld Hallow Scream and the Busch Gardens one.
Yeah,
so
very tempting.
That might be a good bang for your buck.
Yeah.
But as far as the best one, I will say it. Universal's Halloween Horror Nights is the best. But I think it is the more costly one.
They're all scary to me. All right, next one is from Kyle. Let's see. My concern is about the HHN haunted houses. This is funny because this leads right into this question now. If someone scares me and is reaching out at me or touches me, I have a tendency to have a more fight response. Should I be worried about causing an incident in the houses, or will I be okay to go through them?
Don't do that. But first of
Yeah.
all, we should say that the Universal scare actors will not touch you.
Yes, you will not get
So
touched.
you don't have to worry about, like, one of their scare methods is to actually grab you.
Right.
Now,
That's
they
not
will
going to happen.
poke their head around the corner and yell and scream and stuff. And
Well, the only thing that you might have that might be touching you is the stuff that's hanging down from the ceiling, you know.
Scare
So,
actors won't touch you.
No,
So.
people are not going to touch you.
But I encourage you, I encourage you to resist that temptation, that fight temptation.
Yes, because you will get thrown out of the park if you touch them.
Mm-hmm.
So think of it that way. Next one is from Nicole. Hey, there's a Nicole. There was a Rick and now a Nicole. And she spells it just
Rick
like me.
and Nikki. I think I will start calling you Nicole just to throw people off.
No, that's what I get called when I'm in trouble. All right, anyway. Now, with the mask requirements being lifted, what do you think that means for HHN 30? Do you expect a full-size event? More spooky questions.
Well, masks questions.
Yes.
I said I wasn't going to deal with masks anymore, but so yeah, all types of mandates being lifted. The state never had one. State of Florida.
Right.
Just recently, the Orange County mayor lifted mask mandates.
Right.
Universal has pretty much lifted their mask mandates.
Mm-hmm.
Even employees now, like fully vaccinated employees who work outside, don't have to wear masks at Universal. This is what I'm saying about HHN 30, though. Mm-hmm. You can expect a 100% normal operating Halloween Horror Nights 30.
Yes. Awesome. All right. And last one is from Erica. Hi, I am going to Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure on the 12th of July, 2021. My question is, do you think Velocicoaster will have the same problems Hagrid's had when it first opened? For example, the ride breaking down, lines being over 2 hours long, etc.
Both coasters were manufactured by the same company, Intamin. Mm-hmm. I do not expect Velocicoaster to have the same issues as Hagrid's. Couple things. Hagrid's, I think, is a way more complicated coaster. Mm-hmm. Multiple like 7, I think, launches. A drop track and a backward section. So that was, very complicated.
Right.
The other thing is, Hagrid's did not have an extended technical rehearsal or soft opening period. Mm-hmm. It opened for a few days for team members, mm-hmm. and it did not have any technical rehearsals that included park guests.
Correct. It just started.
It just opened. But Velocicoaster, it's been open for since April 30th?
Yes.
Pretty much every day for technical rehearsals for mm-hmm. in-park guests.
That's right.
And it's been running very well.
Very consistently.
Yes.
I mean, they've had a few moments, but they're working through
Far
it. And
few in between.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Mm-hmm. So, no. I think you're going to be good.
Yeah.
That coaster's running like butter. You're going to have a good time, too.
That's right. Fantastic coaster. Love it.
You'll get in multiple rides.
Absolutely.
And I think that's the last question.
That is.
So, say the stuff you say.
Don't miss the magic. Don't miss the fun.
Thanks for watching Rix Flix. And now it's time to relax.